back to this live video, this live tutorial. So this is a crochet with me, and I'm gonna be sharing with you today how to do a headband. So we're doing a crochet headband, and if you're new to this channel, this is Maltida Crochet. So I share different crochet content on YouTube on how to make different crochet projects. And you can always subscribe to my channel for more crochet tutorials. I have a wide range of different crochet projects, tutorials, how to crochet, basic stitches, and so on and so forth. Do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share my videos. And for this tutorial today, for this is a crochet headband, but I'm going to be using this elastic. I'm going to be using this elastic band for this project. It's not the regular headband that you will see most of the time, but this is going to be different because I'm going to be using this elastic band for it. And to get started, this is a curtain yarn. It is a make curtain yarn, and I'm using a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, scissors, darning needle, and these are the materials that you're going to need for this project. You can check my videos on YouTube where I teach on how to make basic crochet stitches. This is well detailed, beginner friendly, easy to understand. Okay, so grab your yarn, your hook, and let us crochet together. So to make this headband, I'm going to be using this, as I said earlier, and it's going to be a different type of headband. So I'm trying to find the yarn. So I pull my yarn from inside out. That is the way I pull my yarns. So I find the tail inside and pull through. Okay, so I found it. So this is the way I work my yarn, this way, from inside out. It's easier this way. So if you're watching live or you're watching the replay, do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Now straight to the video. Let's start straight to the tutorial. So I'm going to start, insert my hook into the elastic band, pull through chain 1, I'm going to do a single crochet. That is the first single crochet, because this, you're going to count the stitches. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single, 3, 4, 10 single crochet, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'm going to make it 12. I'm going to make it 12 single crochet. Okay, I don't get your question. I don't know what you mean with this, with the elastic band. What do you want to do with the elastic band? I don't understand the question. If you can just rephrase the question so I can understand. So now I'm going to be doing a 12 single crochet. So I'm gonna count starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna do 12. And you're going to understand that later. So I'm gonna do 12. It's gonna be 12 instead of 10. I said 10 initially, but no, it's going to be 12. So with this, I'm going to chain 1, turn, and into the first stitch here, a single crochet. So we have a single crochet, single crochet, single crochet into every stitch. Okay. And yeah, again, a single crochet into every stitch. Now this is the last single crochet, and this is how it looks. There's a last stitch here, sorry. This is the last stitch because it's important for me to pick up all the stitch, all stitches. I have to pick it up. So I have 12 single crochet already. So now to look something like this, I'm gonna chain 1, turn, 1 single, one single crochet into every stitch. This is a row 3. In the last stitch here, you have to pick up the last stitch, a single crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. I'm turning. So what I'm going to do now is go into the first stitch, do a single crochet, and now I go under. What I mean under is I'm not going to go into the next stitch to do a regular single crochet like I would do a single crochet. I go into the second, that means the second row. I go into the second row and do a long single crochet. That's a long single crochet. I go into the next stitch and do a regular single crochet into the stitch. So into the next, this is it. I go into the second row to do a single crochet. You can see the space here. I go through that space and do a long single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet on the stitch. For the next, I go under, do a long single crochet into the next stitch. I do the single crochet into the stitch. For the next one, I go into the space from the second row to do a long single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single, into the next, 1 long single crochet from the second row, into the next single crochet, and now this, and you should have the last stitch here, and this last, you should do a regular single crochet here into the last single crochet. I have to pick that one up. It can be really hard to spot. really. It could be really artist spots. And that's it. So we're going to keep repeating this. It's a repeat row pattern. Well, we're going to just keep repeating this, doing the same thing. Into the first stitch, a single, I'm trying to pull my yarn so that I can have a lot of yarn to work with. Okay, now I've done the single crochet. Now the next thing to do is, you will see that there's this V here. What I'm going to do is leave the V, come, this is the stitch. Sorry, I think I got it wrong. I think I got that one wrong. Aha. So, chain one. Now I'm going to the next row. What to do is, I go into the space from the third row and do a long single crochet. It's more like a granite stitch. And now this is the next stitch. This is the next stitch. This one right here on the V. This is the next stitch. I'm going to just do a single crochet into the stitch. And now into the space, a long single crochet into the next, right on top of the V, right on top of this V is going to be a single crochet, regular. Now this is another stitch. I go into the space below and do a long single crochet into the next stitch, a single crochet into the space. You can see the space is there in the from the previous row. A long single crochet on top of the V is the regular stitch where we do a single crochet into the under the both loops into the stitch. Now we go into the space, into that space, a single crochet here. So I'm just going to go ahead now and complete a single crochet, and that space needs the long. So I'm going to end with a long single crochet, chain one and turn. I hope this makes a lot of sense. So it's more like a granite stitch. So I'm doing more of a granite stitch, and it's pretty simple. So what is happening is, you end with one stitch, start with one stitch on the next round, sorry, on the next row, you start with another. So now, what I mean is this. Now for this next round, as you can see, there's a V here. I'm going to do a regular single crochet on top of it. Then into the space here, below, here from the previous stitch, I do a long single crochet. On top of the V, there has to be, you have to do a single crochet into the stitch on top of the V. So into this place. So what you do is in every row you switch from a single crochet to a long single crochet, like that. I hope I'm making sense. So it's a single crochet stitch, but what you start with is what you are going to end with, and then the next stitch is going to alternate. The stitch alternates to start with a single crochet and a normal stitch, or into the long stitch, or do the long single crochet. Okay, so yeah, and you can see on this round I'm going to end under the both loops here like a regular single crochet. It's just going to be a single crochet. I hope it makes sense. Now chain one, turn. When you turn, you see there's this V shape. This V, once this V starts here, it didn't start here, that means we're going to start for this next round is a repeat row pattern. For this next round is going to start with the long single crochet. So here on top of this V, right on top of this V is going to be the regular single crochet into the stitch. Now next to the V, it's going to be a long single crochet. So this is the granite stitch. Okay, on top of this, a single crochet into the space below from the previous row, a long single crochet on top of the V, a single crochet into the stitch, long single crochet into the space right here on top of the V, a single crochet, now you can see the last one here. You see we have done the V, I've done the single crochet here. This is going to be a long single crochet. You can leave it in the comment section if you understand. Do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Give this video a big thumbs up. Chain 1, turn. As you can see, this row starts with the V. Single crochet, regular, into the space, a long single crochet on top of the V, a long single crochet. So we're just alternating. And the beginning ends with a here. You start with something, then you end it with the other one. You turn to the next row, and then you do the next row, starting with the other stitch. It's just simple. It's just a single crochet stitch, but we have one in the stitch, and we have a long single crochet in the space below. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to complete here with a single crochet. I hope this makes sense. Chain 1, turn, and you can see that to start on this next row, there is no the V is on the side. To start, this is the first stitch. It is the space from the previous row. It's a long single crochet. Here we're going to do the regular. Here we're going to do the long. Here we're going to do regular. Here we're doing the long single. Here we do the single crochet. Sorry, do the single crochet. And here we do the long single. Here we do the single crochet. Here we do the long single. And here we'll do the single crochet. Here we'll do the long single. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to get that yarn off my hook. Okay. We do the long, and then we do the normal single. And here we're going to end with a long. And that's it. Chain 1, turn. Starting with the V, as you can see, a single crochet, a long single crochet, single, the long single, single, the long single, single, long single. So I'm just going to keep repeating this until I have enough length to get to the other side. So this is a crochet headband. So this headband should wrap around the front, so the back of your head. So I'm just going to go ahead and just continue to do this. And if you are still confused with the stitch, it's really simple. I have a video, I have a tutorial on how to do the granny stitch. The reason I love this stitch is so nice, it's beautiful, the texture is nice. And this stitch, the granny stitch, you can use it for a scarf, for a blanket, for a blanket, a washcloth, a dish cloth, whatever. So now you can see starting the next row, the V is on the side. So this is the first stitch here. We're doing the long here. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to crochet until I have enough length. It's a really simple one. It's also beginner friendly. If you feel that I'm moving too fast, you can always go and check my video on how to make the granny stitch. I have a detailed tutorial. Okay. We're ending with a long single crochet, yeah? Chain 1, turn. We're starting with a single crochet, yeah? A long single crochet. don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are enjoying this tutorial, please leave that in the comment section. Sorry. Okay. So chain one, and I want you to see or notice that in spaces like this, you can see the V's. It doesn't seem visible, but it's there. So you want to see things like this. Just going down the lip and just do it. If you be mindful of your stitches, you would know that from the previous row you did a long single crochet in the beginning. So for the next round, you're supposed to start with a single crochet, the normal single crochet into the stitch. Okay. Yeah. So if you know, this is what you need to note. You started here with a single crochet, into the stitch, not a long single crochet. So here we're going to end with a long single crochet. You're going to start with one stitch and end with the other. So chain one, you turn. So here we're starting with a regular single crochet, as you can see, into here. Okay, here we finish with a long single crochet. You can see we finish with a long single crochet. Chain one, turn, and if there's a mistake, as I can, because I almost feel like there's something wrong, I'm going to unravel this to the side just a little bit. I need to know where the problem came from. Okay, yeah, a single crochet should be here, and on this should be a long single crochet. Yeah, single crochet, that there should be a long single crochet. So I think this is what the problem is. The thing is, I've done a single crochet here. There should be a long single crochet, yeah, but it's, so it has to be a long single crochet like this. Chain one, turn. You should start with a single crochet, a long single crochet, because you should be alternating between the two stitches in the beginning and even at the end. So for the next round, you're supposed to start with a long single crochet. So if the stitch, if you notice that you're not starting with a long single crochet, in the next round, you need to unravel and check what the problem is. Because here I noticed that I'm not single crochet or long single crochet. Chain one, turn. Okay, this is starting with a single crochet again, because there's the V here, then a long single crochet, single crochet, and a long single crochet, a single crochet, a long single crochet, sorry, a long single crochet, a single crochet, a long single crochet. When you're doing the stitch, you need to be mindful of what you're doing so you do not get the stitch messed up. A single crochet in here, and you would do a long single crochet. I don't understand that. Okay, chain one, turn. You see, I'm starting again with a single, I'm starting again with a, I want to see where the V is. So this is where the V is. And you can see that there's this big gap, which should not be this. So you need to be mindful when you're doing the stitch so you do not mix it up. This should not start with a single crochet again. It should start with a long single crochet. But now I'm having this single crochet. So what I'm going to do is a long single crochet. Sorry. What I'm going to do is, I hope I'll be able to correct this as I go, is a single crochet. This is the V stitch. a long single crochet. Yeah, I'm going to do a single crochet to hand. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So you can see here, this is why I said I'm going to correct this. I want you to look closely and you see that the V shape is here. So here, a long single crochet to start, and here's the V shape and a single crochet. And a single crochet. So you need to be mindful when you're working the stitch. You can get confused, okay? And a long single crochet here. Turn. And starting with a V here. A long single crochet. A long single crochet. So yeah, there is a V here. This place needs to end with a single. This is the V. This is the V. Chain 1, turn. And now everything is right in position. As you can see, this is the first V. This is the first V. So I go here and do a long single crochet. So you make sure that is alternating. When you get to the next round, you will start with the single. On the next round, you're still going to start with the long one, and it should go on like that as like a repeat roll pattern. And if there's any way you're getting confused, you can just pause and check again to be sure that you did not make a mistake with the stitch count. Single crochet, yeah, and here a long single crochet, chain 1, turn. So I'm just going to continue to build up the headband until I have enough length for this. It's supposed to be really simple. Don't forget to give my video a big thumbs up. You can see the V. Now moving on. So to start this next round is a single into the V, long. and with a long single here. is a long single and then a single crochet here, chain 1, 2. You should start here with a single crochet long, and this is the V, the first V on the stitch. woods. I'm so sorry that I cannot. And that is Shatika Woods. Thank you. Blessings too. Thank you. Omolabekoni. Thank you so much. So I'm just trying to unravel my yarn because I have a tangled yarn here, and this happens all the time. I'm going to unravel this. I hope it's not going to take so long for me to unravel this. Okay. This is one of the issues when you crochet, unraveling your yarn. This can take like this is the problem. Now I have this yarn. Okay, I'm going to fix this later, but I'm going to continue with the crochet. I'm going to turn my work around and just continue to do my stitch. Going to come here. Do a single crochet stitch. I'm going to continue. So I just need a few more rows and then I'm going to be done with this. Just a few more rows to go. So I'm so sorry for all the long purse. So I'm so sorry that I have to go away to fix some things, and I'm almost done with this headband tutorial. I'm almost done. Just few more rows and I'm good. Turn. As you can see, there's no there's no specific numbers of rows that I did, but I can share that with a measuring tape, or you can just check your size, whatever size you want to make, and just do accordingly. You can just do accordingly to what you should do, to the right size. Okay, so here I'm almost done with this, and the most important thing is that the band wraps around your head and it fits, and that's the most important thing. So yeah, we'll start with a long single and a single crochet, a long single, then a single crochet, a long single, and a single crochet. And if you're watching live or you're watching the replay, please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. You can just check this around your headband and what the right fit, and few more rows and we should end this. So let's say 10 rows to go. Let's say 10 rows to go more. And that is for my own measurement. Let's check your head circumference with a measuring tape to know. You do not need to do all that, or you just wrap it around your head and then you would know if it will fit. just finished unraveling this yarn, and oh, hi, thank you, and do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. To everyone who is leaving a comment, thank you so much. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you. And subscribe to my channel, share my videos. So for the month of for the month of May, I'm going to be dropping a lot of crochet content. Of course, I'm going to be going live on Wednesday, 11 a.m. all the time, West African time. Always on Wednesdays, and on Tuesday and Friday, I drop crochet content tutorials on different projects. So this month of May, I'm going to be dropping a lot of different content, exciting ones. So you just stay tuned, subscribe, press the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. This. As I said, a few more rows to go. I'm almost done. Turn. Okay, so I'm done with the rows. I have enough rows already. So what I'm going to do is grab this, grab the other side of the elastic, and start to one more. What I'm going to do one more round. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do is grab one single crochet into the next. I grab the stitch, I go under one single crochet into the under the boat loops. Now I'm working under boat loops now, single crochet into every stitch, a single crochet around the elastic. I grab the I grab two stitches here, and under the elastic a single crochet, like that, a single crochet. And now this is the last stitch. I'm going to come here and do a single crochet. So I'm going to chain one and fasten off. I'm going to grab my darning needle, just going to go back into the stitch and just add the stitch there, the yarn. Okay, run that through, another round. Okay, another round. My stitch. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to cut off this excess yarn, and also this yarn where I started. I'm going to weave this in. And for that, I'm going to do the same thing what I did on the other side. So it's going to look like this, like the yarn. Okay, again, we're going to go through to hide this yarn. Okay, push that through to the other side, and that's it. And this is how the headband looks. So this stretches to keep this band around your head. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please do not forget to give my video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next